Hello and welcome to the Penno Channel for this match reaction to Brentford 0, Aston Villa 1 in the Prem this weekend. Happened earlier, big win for Villa. And I'm joined as ever with my brother. Ads, how you doing, man? How are we feeling after that big victory and keeps our chase for European position alive in the Prem?
Bro, I was not expecting that result,
Nah, same.
I don't know about you. Like when the team sheet dropped, I just thought, you know what, I take a draw now. So for us to hold on and win that game, massive win. And the league table's looking prettier now.
It's not looking too bad, is it? It's always a shame that the game enhanced, the Liverpool game.
Yeah.
Then I obviously have to wait till the next game week for teams to catch up and play when we don't play. But yeah, bro, it's massive result that puts us I think it's 1 point off now in the league from top 5. So just need a few results to go in our favour tomorrow. But yeah, that was massive. If we didn't win that game today, I think it was all over in terms of trying to get into Europe in the league.
Facts.
So big win, man. And yeah, bro, it's mad. All the rumours and stuff going on before the game. And anything happened. I don't know if you caught it, but we'll get into those and get into the lineup. A few comments in the chat. Lynch joined. Thanks for joining, Lynch. He says, good win, Disasi class, and Dinya as always. Yeah, Disasi monster performance. Mr. Green's in here. He says, get in. Thanks for joining, Mr. Green. He also says Disasi signed that contract now. Big performance from him. And also Michael's in here. He says, good evening. A night of music ahead. Yes, Michael, big up yourself. Yeah, definitely enjoy. And Mr. Green saying, I'm looking fresh with the new trim. Yeah, the barber sorted me out nice today. So yeah, all good. Anyway, bro, let's get on to the. Did you see the rumours and stuff that was flying about before kickoff today?
Wow, which ones, bro? Like
about Central McGinn.
You know what? Yeah, what I wanted to know, bro, was it a hook or an uppercut? You know the ones.
McGinn's throwing around bombs around training.
Mad.
But yeah, I don't think that is actually the case. I think essentially been injured. I think he was injured against Cardiff, weren't he? And we played him, and then he got limited minutes against Bruges. Obviously, came on and scored the pen. But obviously, he's injured, and then Emery as well, man. Emery being injured again. He came off with a knock recently against Palace. He played the last couple, but then wasn't fit to make it for this game. But hopefully, they're both back in contention for midweek, because obviously it's a massive game in the Champions League. But yeah, bro, the lineup: Olsen in goal, Disasi, Konza, Mings, Dinya at the back, McGinn, Tielemans, as it's been for a number of weeks now, and Bailey, Rogers, Ramsey, Watkins. As you said, I weren't looking forward to this one. I put money on Brentford to win. I put Brentford to score over 2.5. So I'm happy that none of them came in.
I'm glad you're down some money today, then, bro.
Yeah, same, bro. Same. Well, yeah, what were you thinking seeing the lineup?
I was surprised to not see Kamara start. I really wanted to see Kamara, Tielemans. I think that's our strongest midfield pairing. And against that Brentford team, who today I thought were a lot poorer than I was expecting, bro. I didn't think they were good at all. Like, I've seen them play way better than that this season. So I was hoping to see Kamara, Tielemans, and I thought maybe Garcia will come back into the side, but after how Disasi performed today, what do I know? So Rashford on the bench, Ramsey comes straight back in. I thought Ramsey had a solid performance as well today, to be honest. And then Rogers back in his favourite 10 role, Bailey on the wing, and then Ollie Watkins, the man, who we said on the last podcast, bro. I said I was confident because it's Brentford, innit? Forget what's happened recently. He's playing Brentford. I think it's like 6 games now he's scored against them. So, yeah. Bro, that's his team. And in reality, he should have had a brace. Let's be real. He should have left with a brace.
Because he definitely should have had a brace today. But yeah, I think he's only scored more against Brighton, which, is our next game in the league. Ollie loves scoring against Brentford and Brighton. And yeah, 6 games he scored against Brentford, 7 for Brighton. So yeah, look, bodes well indeed, bro. And yeah, I just weren't looking forward to with that lineup. I was apprehensive for sure going into this one, as I think a number of other Villa fans were as well. But what do we know in it? So How do you think we started in this one? From me, the first half, I thought we were the better of the two sides, kept the ball well. Thought we defended quite well as well, restricted the ball going to Wissa, and then Mbeumo playing through the lines. I think Kevin Schade looked like their most dangerous player, if anything, from that first half. But yeah, what do you think of our setup and how we started the game?
I was surprised by the first half performance. I thought we played all right, to be honest. I thought we had the majority of the ball. It felt that way, or the majority of the ball in dangerous areas. Yeah, I thought we were okay, man. I thought we controlled the game. And if you listen to Emery's post-match press conference, he said the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he said he was pleased with the first half performance. So there was little things where I thought, we could have released the ball quicker there on transition and then got away, got out the pitch quicker. And then we looked a bit uncomfy in our build-up. Did you notice that McGinn in the first half where he was in the box? And
yeah. Nah, go on.
Yeah. Now I thought you were going to read comments. No. But McGinn looked a bit shaky in our box in the first half where they could have maybe scored off it. But apart from that, bro, we were getting joy through the midfield, and I thought Ramsey had a decent game. I thought Tielemans looked really good as well again today, bro. And Disasi at the back, bro, aerial duel monster. Like, as soon as the ball was going up, like, to our defenders, he was winning every duel.
I think he was today the most on the pitch.
Bro, he was unreal in that first half, and I guess we probably had the biggest chance from the set piece.
Yeah.
With Tielemans again. Bro, Tielemans again.
The only thing that was concerning me, which I thought we weren't doing well enough, is on our transition. I thought we were making the wrong decision. There's a few times where we were 4-on-3 against them, and I think Ramsey did one, which was quite annoying. He played the wrong pass because
when he passed to Dean,
he had overlap on the right side, and he went, I think, to Rodgers, and I was just like, that was the wrong ball. Then we had a 2-on-1.
He played it to Dean. I was just like, of all players you want to play it to, like, you got two players on the right hand side on the overlap, and you play it to the left back who's behind you, who hasn't attacked the box at all game. Dean kept passing backwards all first half. And I was like, Ramsey, that was it. He could have carried on to goal. So, I agree. Straight in on transition. Like, I want to see that ball released a lot quicker, man.
Yeah, I think it's instructed by Unai. I think for us to transition, we always slow the tempo, especially when Tielemans gets the ball. He likes to turn back and keep the play. And I think, obviously, having come off Champions League game, our record after Champions League games it's not the best, is it, this season? So I think Unai instructs them. They don't want a game where it's transition against transition because Brentford are the fresher side. So if anything, you keep the ball for longer periods of the game, build yourself into the game. But I do think there's certain areas where we could be better. We definitely could be better.
For me, it looks too improvised for me. And you made a good point saying after Champions League, Brentford are fresher. But I think this has been like a theme of our season. Like, for example, Liverpool away this season, we were the better side in that first half. And we had a lot of transitions where Onana and Tielemans were pressing their midfield. We were winning the ball back. And we were just wasteful on transition. And I felt today was similar as well. So once we get that locked in, I don't know if you remember last season, West Ham at home, that Watkins goal, that's one of our best ever transition goals. Or even like Diaby against Brentford last season and Bournemouth, where we were just killing teams and killing off the game on transition. So I think, that's where we need to improve, I'd say.
Yeah, anyway, at the start of the game, bro, they had the Vista chance early, but apart from that, it was a lot of chances for us, half chances if that. Bailey had a shot, Tielemans as well, Ramsey had a couple of shots, but the first real big chance was Tyrone Mings, who's good ball into the box, and he just kind of doesn't quite connect with it, does he? And comfortable save for Flecken, but that was a really big opportunity. Centre backs scoring more goals for us. That's something we do lack, and it's nice to see him getting into those positions and causing problems.
Yeah, it's like he didn't believe in himself with that shot.
Michael's on the funny on it, reading the comments. So Michael, there's a rumour there's a rumour I had a date with Halle Berry tonight. I'm not telling you if it's true or not. I believe you, Michael. You don't have to tell me if it's true.
Halle Berry, yeah.
Is that his? He also said the only reason that is I've banned my other half from watching your podcast as he keeps asking me about Adam. Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
There we go. Kevin says, I'm eating humble pie. Fair play, Olsen. I thought we'd get beat. Same, Kevin. I had the same opinion as that. And Mr. Green also says, that was an Emery 22-23 Villa performance facts. He did remind me of that in terms of our defensive shape and our box defending, bro. It was really good, wasn't it? And, you know, that was something that we were synonymous with towards the second half of that season. Great box defending, reducing the chances. And from the numbers today, which we'll get onto, we really stopped them from having any big chances within our half.
Big up Olsen, but bro, to start that half, I thought it was going to be one of them days where he picked the ball up from that Disasi back pass. I don't know how we caught life
actually as well, because Brentford might not have had any shots, but the first 3 chances they did have in the box were all Aaron doing. Obviously, McGinn loses the ball in the box, that could have been a big problem. Olsen again, then you know he has a bit of a mare as well. And it did take us a few minutes to really set ourselves and start playing into the game.
Bro, he took a touch as well. That's the funniest thing about that. He didn't just pick the ball up from the floor. He took a touch, waited, and then picked it up. And I think he forgot that Disasi passed it back, bro, because it's not like he hit it at him hard. Like, that was an easy pass back. So when I saw that, I thought, oh, that's gonna hurt his confidence a bit. But he grew into the game after Olsen, to be fair.
Yeah, facts, bro. Anyway, for the rest of that half, I think, again, it was a bit bitty, wasn't it? It was just us keeping the ball, really. Brentford didn't have too many opportunities with that. And I think, you know, the next real chance we had was a Tielemans shot. But yeah, the half really petered out from that point. And I thought, yeah, it was good. Going to half-time 0-0, as I said, and reset and regroup for the second half. Got ourselves into the game. And yeah, weren't losing at half time. Is there anything else you took from that first half?
Should we talk about our attackers? I don't know. Bailey was getting a lot of criticism at half time. I felt he told Dean to just move again from the free kick, boy. He did it the other day as well, and he just moved, get out. And then
he was
poor Dean just walks away and pissed.
I did hear Alan Smith said something in the game, and it was just like Bailey's played the wrong pass there again. I was just like, that sentence has been said a lot this season. But he was, you know, the confidence coming off midweek. I was hoping he'd replicate it, and he just didn't as much today. I thought Watkins, Rogers just looks tired at times, doesn't he? It's the first half again, he looked tired. He had a nice bit of play to win the free kick, the footwork, but just loose on the ball.
Passes were just off.
Yeah, man. But, you know, we went in 0-0 and it was, okay, what can we do second half? So what did change second half then? What was the big difference? Because that first 5 minutes, it was very positive.
Well, it's funny. I was kind of cussing Watkins out a little bit, man, because I was just like, who's this guy I'm watching? Because I thought what we spoke about on the last podcast, where it seems all the 50-50 duels this season, he was losing. And when we were going long in the first half, it felt like that ball was coming straight back from Brentford. So, yeah, I was concerned a bit. I thought he might even be tempted to bring Marlon on for Ollie. But I don't know, there was just something off about that Ollie where he just wasn't in the game at all. And then second half, he must have remembered who he was facing. And then, wow, what a start, bro. Like the perfect start.
Yeah, bro. And Watkins getting his goals against Brentford, it just, as we said, man, it keeps coming. Slight deflection, I think it's off Nathan Collins. But yeah, he takes a shot near post, he takes the chance to hit it and flies past Flecken, man. And yeah, did you see the sellies with Tielemans booing?
So that was Tielemans that was booing. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. Tielemans put on his Instagram, was just like, Watkins, celebrate, man, you scored. Like, what's this nonchalant gimmick that you do, man? Like, they're booing you. And
he pointed at the fans, but I think he was in front of the Villa fans, wasn't it? So, but yeah, big goal, man. Big goal. And in a game that had, you know, a few chances, especially to that point, it was a big goal to take the lead. And nice of us to take the lead and not having to chase a game in the Prem. But yeah, big goal. Watkins' numbers again. He's now 3 off beating Gabby. I think 2 off equaling it. He's got to do it this season, and 9 games left. He's got.
You'd think so, innit?
No, I'm willing it into exist. He's got to do it this season. Come on, Ollie, man. Just...
Last home game of the season, yeah. Rashford's won the pen. Rashford's still getting his first Villa goal, or Watkins is one away from breaking the record.
Nah, I'm telling you, Rashford's getting his first
goal. Who wins that, man? I think Rashford wins that, you know.
Rashford's getting his first goal against Liverpool in the quarterfinals, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm pre-focusing. Positivity. A few people in the chat. Credo says, "Evening boys, up the Villa. Thanks for joining, Credo." Kevin says, "Disasi, an absolute beast." Yeah, we'll get onto that second half Disasi performance. He was different level. Credo says the world's number 2, lol. Facts. You got big up Olsen today. You got. I mean, he has that record. I think of what he averages conceding 3 goals per game. Today, clean sheet, man. And another thing, I was looking at the table today, bro. It's still -4 goal difference. It's mad.
Yeah, it's disgusting what we've been doing in the league. I can't lie. Like, it's actually disgusting.
Owls joined. He says Mings is a real general. Yeah, Mings stood out as well. I thought he was quality today, especially defending the box again. And Corrido said nasty. Disasi, man of the match today. AVSC Stato, thanks for joining, Stato. He says sound lads. Hope all is well. We're good. Hope all is well with you, mate. Corrido says easy. Mr. Green says we've got to give Konza some credit. Man had Wissa in his pocket all game. Facts. I thought Wissa was. We stopped him from getting into those pockets. He made a few decent runs as well, and we tracked his runs really well, especially after we scored. He did. So yeah, we had a good game against him. Kev said, and we knew Bailey would hit the wall. We know any free kick in that area, unless it's Marcus Rashford, it's hitting the wall. Didn't you used to say?
Not just
hit the wall all the time.
Not just hit the wall, but got Paul McGinn a yellow card as well. Like
that wasn't a booking. That was soft. That was. I thought he just put his arm across.
You know what was a booking though? The Bailey one earlier. Do you remember when Bailey lost the ball and he just thought, you know what, fuck this, I'm just bringing the man down, and then
facts.
The ref played advantage, and he must have forgot about the tackle. So
Credo says he's actually off putting seeing Adam instead of the side. Everyone coming back and just getting used to it. Michael says, will you guys be at Villa Park on Wednesday night? Yeah, we will be, Michael. Let us know if you are as well. Let us know. Rich Burton joined. Thanks for joining, Rich. He says, Rashford is scoring on Wednesday night, lads. Yeah, big. Speak it into existence, Rich. And Paul saying, thanks for joining, Paul. He says, Penno and Adam, and finally to see you in person, like Adam. Yeah, big up, Paul. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, anyway, bro, we score. And then a minute later, reminiscent to Crystal Palace, Morgan Rogers puts it in the back of the net from Ollie Watkins' assist. But again, a marginal offside, man. So close again. It's like, that would have just killed the game off at that point, I think. It really would. But it's offside. You can't deny that it's not offside.
The conspiracy theorist in me at first was like, has the ball already left Jacob Ramsey's foot when they've taken that screenshot then? But nah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's offside. And Watkins made me laugh in the interview after. He was just like, you got to give the attacker the benefit of the doubt. It's like, funny guy, like, what?
Nice. They just need to get the
semi-automated, man. Let's get it involved, yeah.
It just needs to be involved. We saw what it was like in our game against Cardiff. It's rapid, and it obviously makes a correct decision. So they need to just get that into the Prem as soon as possible, and just to remove all contention from that point. Well, yeah, the goal was given offside. Morgan Rogers, that's two goals he could have had in the last 2 games, and they've just been marginal decisions. You know, his numbers look good anyway, but with additional 2 goals, his numbers, really good for this season. And Ollie, again, 2 assists, and getting even closer to having ridiculous GA stats again. Like, he would have been right up there. I think that would have made him have double-double, 4 goals and assists in the league. But, yeah, weren't to be. And then, bro, from that point, really, it was, okay, Brentford starting to take the initiative, wasn't it? And then it was, let's see how we defend, and can we see this out?
Yeah, from like this
until the 70th minute, we did really well.
From that 63rd minute, myth leaving that hour and a half, wasn't it? Really, he was defending. Yeah, it was a real compact performance, just trying to block this. But it's basically what Brentford would have done to us had they took the lead.
Yeah,
that's what the second half reminded me of.
Yeah,
and we had to dig deep, man. And Emery started utilising our bench. McGinn came off. Buba came on, man. Good to see him. Good to see him back as well after the Bruges game. He's ready to come on in the Premier League games as well. And was there any other subs? Obviously, Cash came on at half time for Bailey. I didn't like that sub. I'll be honest. I didn't like that sub at the time when I saw it.
Well, it kind of put us back into a free, didn't it?
I don't know how you felt about that sub, but I was just like, I thought Bailey had to come off, but I thought Marlon or Rashford would have got given the.
He was right though, bro. Again,
maybe
it worked. So, but yeah, I wasn't too enthused with seeing Bailey come on for Cash. I thought we'd go a bit more attacking, but again, the sub worked. We scored after 4 minutes in the 4 minutes in the second half, and could have been seeing it off 5 minutes in. So, but yeah, I thought it really was a Brentford onslaught at that point. Not in terms of shots on goal, but in terms of possession and positioning and us having to defend and really sit in our shape. And as you said, bro, it was reminiscent to how Brentford usually playing and how they were playing in the first half. I thought they restricted our space really well when we were trying to get forward in the first half, and it was a similar thing for us now. Can we stop them from having any big opportunities? They had some good chances. Obviously, Lewis Potter hit the post. I think Olsen had it covered, but it's a good strike from Lewis Potter, and he hit the post from that. And Sade was getting into some dangerous areas. It really was. But Axel Disasi, yeah, let's talk about that display from Axel Disasi in the second half, bro.
Bro, he was making me beat my own chest at some points. Like the way he was celebrating them tackles, bro, I was getting gas with him.
He loves defending, isn't it? He loves defending. He shows it that he really loves defending in those areas. I mean, a couple of those slide tackles, the last ditch blocks and slide tackles were mad. Because if anything, he was caught out of position, and he found himself tracking back really well, and he was getting back and making some ridiculous blocks on the ball.
Facts. I'm glad you brought that up, because the initial positioning is off, and like they're getting the separation on him, but he's tracking back and he's recovering well, and he's putting in the challenge. So if obviously Emery's an elite coach, and if that first part gets patterned where he's not even allowing them to get the initial space, then yeah, really impressive player that we might have on our hands.
Yeah, facts. And do you think there's something in him staying? Well, I say that again, but we discussed like last week. We don't know what Villa's transfers are going to be like in summer, because and they're playing off PSR, isn't it?
I don't know. I think there's always a rush to say like we got to sign this guy, that guy permanent, and just wait and see, man. Like that was what his second or third start for Villa. Like we can just chill and just see how it looks in July or January. In January, June or July, and just see how it looks.
Yeah, I thought he was commanded today. I thought it was definitely his best performance. But should he have conceded the penalty?
Bro, no. Listen,
I think
as soon as I saw us get away with this one, I said I'm not complaining about VAR for the rest of the game, maybe the rest of the season. I was certain, bro. You know when Sky showed those those angles where it's just like that they're checking it.
Yeah.
That's
so
what
which one we're talking? We're talking about the slide or the back, the pushing.
We're talking about the first one. So, Cash is there. Disasi is going in for the ball. Unfortunately, he slips. Bro, he takes the guy out in it. Like we love Villa, but I can be unbiased. Like I thought it was 100% a Stonewall penalty, and I was just I was genuinely waiting for them. And then when the commentator must have said, Thomas Frank's going to be disappointed here.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, we're winning today. I thought we're winning today. Like
now with that one, was the ball dead because Cash had already headed it out of play?
No, I think the
ball was headed it out. The ball dead. The ball was still active, bro. Was it? I thought he might have headed it out before, and then like Disasi came in and just cleaned them both out. So the ball was dead, so they couldn't give it.
No, the ball was still in play, bro.
Okay, then we got very lucky with that one. We did indeed.
We'll take it, man. We'll take them ones, bro. Like
we will indeed, and we've had a few. So I think, as always, decisions are everyone gets them, everyone doesn't get them, and it just balances out. But we did. If that was the case, then we did, because he loses control of his body. It's not his fault he slips, but he does go crashing through Cash and Sade at the same time as well. I think the push in the back was soft. That was just Sade.
The second one's not a penalty. Yeah, I don't think the second one's a penalty. Sade kind of plays, probably feeling aggrieved after the first one. He tries, I'm going to try and actually just cheat a penalty. He kind of holds his leg back on the second one.
So we kind of survive and play out until like the 80th, bro, and then we have like a massive chance, and we always say this: we love Ollie, we back Ollie, yeah. But then when people say about sometimes, you know, he misses big chances and stuff like that, where some strikers won't that. Again, does that kind of back that at times with what happened today?
I think Watkins has got like a lot of good attributes to his all-round game that we as fans appreciate and we understand. But we're in year 5 now of Watkins at Villa, and you're never convinced. Let's be real. You're never. He's still at the point where you're just never convinced, innit? You're unsure when he's one-on-one. You're not really. There's no part of. I think most Villa fans would admit there's no one that's just like, this is going in, like he's burying this. Like there's still that uneasiness. So I think we've come to accept that Watkins will have those moments where he's just not gonna score. And I think he spoke about it after in his interview. Just like, I should have gone a cross goal low and hard and just pull it away. Like even he was annoyed with himself. So he was. I don't know. What did he think? He was like the Emirates away where he dinked Raya. Like that seems to be the same.
Yeah, he did throw like that. He's
like, bro, I was like, Raya went in goal for Brentford. Like,
he has to make. That's facts, Paul. He has to make the right decision when he does, and it's tough to have a go at Watkins because again the numbers are just so good. Like they are really good. He's got 19 GA in the league. The 2 onside we're on. He's 21 GA. Do you know what I mean? Like incredible numbers. But just sometimes in those moments when he can kill games off, he misses the chances. And you know, people talk about Mateta. He's on the same goals as Mateta. One off Cunha, who and Wissa have had great seasons as well. So yeah, bro. It's a shame. Well, I've got to go off 1 second, bro. But do you want to carry on?
Yeah, sure. All right, let me get into some of your comments. Credo says, just think Watkins is gone at the end of the season. Yeah, maybe that could be potentially. Paul says, guys, we have to go on a good winning run now. Ain't it weird how they keep aiming at Villa for PSR and only us, I think, is allowed rubbish? Yeah, fair enough. Ali has to make the right decision when shooting. I think my brother read out that comment. I agree as well. Kevin says he misses his scores. Ollie Watkins, he scores when he wants. Yeah, facts. Paul also says, I still think we should buy like a Vlahovic in summer to support Watkins. I don't know. I think with Vlahovic, it'd have to be one or the other because he'd be wanting to start like every single game. But it's an interesting one. I don't know what you guys think. Watkins has been here half a decade now. Do you think Villa would look to maybe bring in a new striker and see him for the future, or do you think Watkins is our guy for another couple of years? I'm not sure. But I was just saying to my brother just earlier while the game was on, like when he was 1v1, I was not convinced he was going to take that chance. And it's a shame because he scored so many important goals for us. But when it comes to the Champions League as well, we're going to need him to be burying all these small chances that you get in those close games. So yeah, fingers crossed that he can start burying the chances that he does get more often. But yeah, just waffling there then, bro.
No doubt you've done a good job, bro. So yeah, bro, with that, moved into the last 10 nervy times, obviously, because our record in keeping clean sheets this season is abysmal. So, you know, Brentford put the pressure on. They're going to really pull it on us and test how fragile we are. But we stood up to the test, man. There was that one bit when the ball came across and Rodgers at the back post and no one got a touch in it in the 90th minute, which was heart in mouth kind of moment. But I think in general, we defended the box really well. The centre-backs, inclusive of Disasi, who was playing right back, I thought their positioning was great. Olsen was getting more and more confident because he was coming for the ball, punching stuff, trying to collecting stuff as well. Like he grew in confidence throughout that game. And
some of them were far away. You know, the ball was far away.
There was one moment where I think Mings cleared it with his head, but Olsen had flown out. He was nowhere near the ball. And
think of the adrenaline that was going through his body, like during that game.
He was loving it. It's good to see, man. because again, we might have to rely on him for more games this season. So hopefully that is when you saw at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like him going over to the away fans and that, and getting some of the players pushing him across. They want him to gain that confidence. They like him, and that only bodes well, bro. But
who knows? Yeah. We might need him again Wednesday. Like maybe the players know something. Like maybe the players are pushing him because they know something. Like maybe they know Martinez.
Facts. And also always pulls one out of the bag. Spurs away, we won.
Yeah.
He always pulls like a performance out of season where he'll keep a clean sheet or he'll have a good display, man. So
Burnley away, did he play that game as well? I feel like he played that game. Burnley away, the 3-1. Don't know why.
He might have done. The last Foster, Matty Cash Brace one.
Yeah, I think he played that game. Maybe I'm chatting rubbish, but there's one game as well where he got like a win last season, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it was because I think I put something about him doing it for the Tottenham game and then he did it again. But yeah, but builds confidence. Massive 3 points, as we said, going into midweek and then the international break. Get through midweek, and that's a great end. It's only the Ipswich score result that's looking a bit, obviously Palace isn't great, but
you can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't drop Palace.
But obviously we got dismantled. They battered us, but I wasn't even expecting anything from that game, to be honest. But the Ipswich one's the one where I look at and I thought that should have been 3 points. Apart from that, beating Chelsea, draw against Liverpool, and then winning today as well. We get through against Bruges, 2 quarterfinals. Yeah, man, it's looking good. It's looking good. And for a big finish, the end of the season, players coming back again, hopefully. I think Onana was in training Monday, so hopefully he's back soon. Ross Barkley as well. And then just Emery and Asensio. Let's just hope it's minor things, because I think, as we've seen, Asensio's a game changer in big moments, and Emery's Emery.
What do you think of Rashford when he came on?
I don't think he hardly got the ball. Didn't really do much. Didn't. And I was thinking we should really utilise him, because we were our passing just wasn't great in towards that last point. The defensive actions were, but the passing when we got on the ball was poor. We were making the wrong decisions, playing. I remember sloppy passes in midfield, playing them short. And I thought when Rashford came on, we could utilise him on the last man and get him behind when they were pushing forward, but we never really did. We never got him into those positions.
No, I agree. And what do you think about the Marlon situation? Like 2 minutes at the end, it's strange with Marlon, man. I think it's so strange.
I know he's come back from illness, but I'd expect him to play more than that. And we've seen in previous games, Garcia didn't get the minutes either. No.
Yeah, so them two weren't playing now till Preston, which is late in March.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we won, and there's obviously a plan. So we'll see what happens, man. But massive 3 points, and yeah, Spurs do us a favour, West Ham do us a favour, and I think that's a good weekend. I ain't expecting anything.
That's the most surprising result of the season for me in the league.
What?
Compared to my expectations before the game and the final result, 100%.
Oh, for today, yeah.
Yeah, easily. Seeing the team sheet,
as I said, yeah.
And knowing how Brentford normally play against us, this is the biggest surprising result of the season for me. Yeah, I think most other games I would have gone in more confident than I was today, 100%.
Yeah. But it's a massive win, and shout out the defence, because the defence have been slated this season, but they stood up strong, man.
Yeah, and it's not like Brentford had chance after chance. Like I think they got less than 1 XG today, bro. Like we've got a clean sheet, and we've been saying all season, like there's been games we've held the opposition to less than 1 XG, and we haven't got a clean sheet to show for it. So finally today, man, we got rewarded. So happy days.
I think that's it, bro. Anything else you want to
add? Enzo Barrenechea, man of the match, Valencia today. For anyone that's interested, so something to look forward to next season. See how he develops at Villa, and if there's a role for him next season.
Yeah, he's performing, man. He's leading them out of a relegation battle at the moment. Really stepping up. That'll be huge for Valencia, obviously, and they'll possibly want to re-sign him, or at least on loan. But he might go on to better things, hopefully with us, or yeah, we'll see. But yeah,
I think there's
at the minute, in it.
I think a talent like that, you have to just facilitate. I think still young. I I'd love to see him get a chance in our midfield next season, 100%.
Just bolsters the options, bro. There's so many options. Yeah, man. We'll see. But yeah, shout out Enzo because he's balling out at the minute. Every week I'm seeing people writing articles on him or tweeting stuff about him and stuff like that, praising him out in Spain. So hopefully he comes back ready to go. Man of the match, I think it's simple. Disasi, innit? I think you give me Disasi anyway. You got it. I thought he was the best performer. And yeah, bro, we move on to Bruges Champions League Wednesday for a place in the quarterfinals.
And just one shout out to Tielemans, who I think is having one of the best midfield campaigns I've seen from a Villa player in my life. Like, this is ridiculous. The consistency throughout the season and the level that he's showing, like, it's blowing my mind, bro. Like, I thought he was probably the second best player for Villa today as well.
Better than Dougie.
So big up. Well, I think now I've accepted, like, consistency wise, he's having like a better season than Douglas has ever had for Villa now. But I think their peaks are still similar. Like Douglas from August to say December of 2023, that peak was ridiculous. I think Tielemans has been at that peak as well this season. So yeah,
I think he's shooting for player of the season.
Oh, it's gotta be, bro. Like, I don't even think it's close. Like,
definitely.
He's got to be issuing for team of the season in the Prem, but we know how these things work. Like,
yeah, he's been class. He's been so good, and yeah, just maintained it throughout the season. He hasn't really dipped. That's just been his level. So huge for us, and he doesn't miss a game. Touch wood, but yeah, he doesn't miss a game either. So yeah, man. Anyway, thank you all in the chat for joining. That has been our match review. We'll have a preview for the Bruges game as well. So please do look out for that. Don't think we said today, but if you could please like and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000, so really appreciate it if you could do that as well. And even if you're watching live or you're watching after, comment your thoughts on the game, who you thought your man of the match was, and also how excited are you for Wednesday's massive game in the Champions League. Bro, enjoy the rest of your evening. Live it up, whatever you're doing, and yeah, catch you on the next one.
Up the Villa.